What's up, subscribers? How you doing? It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. I had to take care of some things, so thank you for your patience, thank you for your love. I hope you're excited for what I'm about to read for you today. I don't know what I'm talking about today. This is a subscribers only reading. If you're not subscribed, it probably won't resonate, so go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Unsubscribe if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. It's all love at the end of the day. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Did I mention I love you? Because I do. Let's get it in. Let's go here. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. First pile is going to be this Bailey. See, finally, we've been waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. Let's get it on. All right, Bailey. Slow your roll. Second pile is going to be the cinnamon stick. Say, yay, we missed you. Kisses. Love that. Third pile is going to be the star anise. Say, you're a star, so we need your guiding light. You know, you guys can manage without tarot readings. You need to live your life. And that's a channel message. If you guys are always watching tarot readings and tarot readings, then that's going to prohibit you from free will and just living your life and being free. So take it easy. You don't need tarot readings all the time, okay? Go live your life. Go breathe, okay? That's just for somebody. If you guys love tarot readings, sometimes you got to put them down. Last but not least, is going to be this cardamom seed. Say, dun 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 dun. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. You're already subscribed because this is subscribers only reading. So that's all I got to say for you. Timestamps below. I love you. Third time's a charm, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get it in. Hey, what's up, okay, let's do that again. What's up, Bailey? How you doing? Let's get it in. Let's talk about what you need to know right now. This is a general reading. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your love, support. Thank you for it all. So let's start off with Bailey. What messages does Great Spirit have? Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 1, please and thank you. I don't have any channel messages whatsoever. So let's get it in, Great Spirit. What's going on with pile 1, Bailey crew? 8 of Swords out here. A lot of you guys feel mentally stuck because that's what the 8 of Swords is, feeling mentally stuck and waiting for outside rescue. Do you hear these horns in the background? You guys are having issues with a certain area in your life because I'm hearing this car. A lot of you guys are having car issues. You're having food issues. You're having issues with your home. I don't know what it is. This is a general reading, but you're feeling stuck. You feel like you're not going to get out of this situation. This 8 of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck, but she can get out the rope. She can take the blindfold off. This is just circumstantial. This is just right now is what I'm hearing, and this is what I'm seeing with this 8 of Swords out here. A lot of you guys can't see beyond your circumstances. So you guys have to have hope, and you have to be optimistic. And you don't have to have another person to help you get out of a situation. You have to have faith is what I'm hearing. So let's continue on. I don't know what the situation is. It's different for everybody, but this is your mentality right here, guys. And you guys got to break free. Okay, you want to break free, but the ropes aren't as tight as you imagine them to be. Okay, so breathe a little bit. You know, let go, let God is what I'm hearing. What's going on here? Judgment card. A lot of you guys are being too harsh on yourself. My judgment card in reverse is somebody that's very judgmental, somebody that's very critical and very harsh. And I feel like you guys are talking down on yourself is what I'm seeing here with this angel talking down on people, but this is in reverse. When I have reversals, it's a blockage or resistance. So when it comes, I'm also getting another channel message. A lot of you guys are really frustrated with life and you're talking down on your kids or on your pets, or you're passing on the baton of anguish. And that's not cool. You have to nip it in the bud. You can't pass along misery because you're miserable in your circumstance, okay? So a lot of you guys are being really harsh and judgmental upon yourself and other people, and you have to check it out the door, okay? You can get out the situation. A lot of you guys are waiting for a message. I read uprights and reversals, and my judgment card is the messenger. And you feel like when you get a message or a receipt or receive something because they're waiting to receive, you'll feel freer. So like I said before, I read uprights and reversals. You're waiting for a response from someone, but that response is coming and you will have relief, but you can't allow your circumstance to become, you know, all that you are. You can't be overwhelmed by it. So let's continue on. Six of Cups out here. Six of Cups is all about trust and looking after people. Now, I read all my cards individually, and typically you see two people having fun, playing, and looking out after one another. Right here, he's just, by himself. And what I'm getting here with the Six of Cups is you have to trust the process. You have to do something with your time instead of being in la la land or, daydreaming the worst or imagining the worst or letting this dark cloud follow you is what I'm getting here. And I feel like with this well, your emotions run deep. You want your situation to change immediately. And some of you guys are very emotional. And you have to breathe with this outside activity. You guys need to get outside is also what I'm getting here with this well and this cloud out here. So if you guys are confined in the house, that's not going to do you any good. What else you got? You got the messenger out here. My pages are new chapters and messengers, and I feel like you're waiting for a message. This could pertain to love. This is going different ways, but I feel like a lot of you guys are just waiting to receive verifications. You're waiting to receive a message from a lover. It's different for everybody, but I do see it coming your way with this new chapter, new beginning with this page of Cups out here. Okay, so you have to have faith. You have to be optimistic because it's coming your way and it will make your day. But you guys are a little bit too, I want it now. I want it now. And I also have the Seven of Cups out here. The Seven of Cups is all about waiting and watching your options. Okay, so once you receive this message, you're going to have relief. You're going to be able to do whatever it is that you've imagined. Okay, a lot of you guys are letting your imagination get the best of you with the Seven of Cups. Okay, and you need to do something in the time being instead of, whining. And I don't mean to say you guys are whining, but I have a child out here. Channel message. What else I got? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit is about to bless you in whatever it is that you want. My aces are blessings. A lot of you guys want financial results. A lot of you guys want to receive a message from a lover. So it's, like I said before, it's different for everybody, but I see your desires being complete. I see your desires being met, but you gotta be okay with the right now, okay? It's almost like it's a test because my Judgment card is a test. It's a message. It's a wake-up call. So Spirit is testing to see how you're going to react when things don't happen in your own timing. Channel message. But, we got the Ace of Pentacles out here. We have the new chapter, new beginning out here, the message out here. So it's coming your way, but you can't act like a little brat. And I say that with love. What else we got? We have the Ace of Swords out here in the verse. A lot of you guys are very intuitive, but you don't bank on your intuition. You have to have more faith with all these spiritual cards. Like, this is the hand of spirit out here, 2 times out here. A lot of you guys don't have enough faith, and you are very controlling, and you bank on the things that you can touch and hold with this Ace of Pentacles being upright. But the Ace of Swords is all about having sharp intuition, clarity, and truth. And I feel like you guys need to really be okay with not knowing all that you need to know or having all the answers is what I meant to say, okay? So a lot of you guys do have sharp intuition, but you don't have faith in your intuition or you don't have faith in your circumstance. Spirit is also telling me to add this up. I have the Seven of Swords out here, and Spirit is telling me in the time being, go sneak off, and whenever those dark thoughts come creeping around, sneak off and go do something. You have to have something to counterbalance the anxiety and the anguish. Seven of Swords is all about sneaking off and cheating. So whenever you feel cheated, go outside and do something with your time. What else we got in English reading? You got the Page of Cups out here in the verse. Now it's funny how we have duplicate cards in one reading. This is what this reading is all about. Are you going to be spoiled little brat, or are you going to be optimistic and hopeful? Okay, I don't mean to call nobody a brat or spoiled or nothing like that. Please don't take offense. But we got children out here. A lot of you guys like to pout, you like to cry, and I'm not making fun of your emotions whatsoever, but I need you guys to toughen up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not saying you're soft, but my page is known to be soft. And I love you guys. You guys love affection, you love emotions, you love being taken care of, and I get it, but you have to grow up a little bit, okay? I don't know if I have a young audience, but I see young individuals or young-minded individuals, and Spirit is telling me your needs will be met. You're not in the red. I mean, you might be in the yellow, but you're not in the red. So let's get closing remarks. Full card out here. Be adventurous. Go outside. Take your pets outside. Go, I see a cat out here. Go, snuggle with your cat. I don't know. But you have to take your mind off of, what consumes you. Two of Swords, a lot of you guys are very closed off. Take your dogs outside. I see cats and dogs, even though this is a wolf. But a lot of you guys are very closed off to going outside. You guys like to be standoffish, is what I'm getting here with the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords is being closed off. Get outside, get some fresh air, do whatever it is that you need to do to get your mind off of this matter. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks for Pile 1 Bayleaf crew? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Eight of Swords, your circumstance. Lover's card. Now I have love out here. A lot of you guys are very passionate right now. Your emotions are high. That's what I'm getting here with the Lover's card out here. Some of you guys are inquiring about a lover, a spouse, something that you love or you need. It's different for everybody, but you feel like this person has ignored you or forgotten about you. So do something with your time. Okay, you can't just wait around and, wait by the door. You can't let time just pass you by. Let's talk about this Judgment card. You're being too critical on yourself. Page of Wands out here. My Page of Wands in reverse is punishment and consequences. You feel like life is punishing you. And I have so many pages out here. Some of you guys need to call a friend, and if you don't have friends, you need to go at it alone with these. Some of you guys are having issues with friends, is what I'm getting here. Because whenever I have pages in reverse, it's a spat, it's a beef, it's like a schoolhouse rivalry is what I'm getting here. But you're beating yourself up, you're taking it out on your kids, you're taking it out on your pets. Breathe a little bit, okay? You're taking it out on yourself, and you have to recognize where this energy is going. Let's talk about the Six of Cups out here. Trust the process. Knight of Wands. Trust the process, go outside, get active, do something and be active. Like I just repeated myself, but the Knight of Wands goes on missions. They have goals, and you need to occupy your time instead of just reminiscing and daydreaming, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Page of Cups out here, upright. We got more love out here. We had the Lover's card out here upright, and now we got the Ace of Cups. A lot of you guys are lovesick or love stone. You're inquiring about a lover, you're inquiring about a counterpart or spouse, and I see them. And I also have the Two of Cups out here, so I know a lot of you guys are inquiring about a love relationship, and I see an offer out here, I see a message out here, I see a new chapter out here, but you have to go with the process. Okay, I got the Two of Cups. Let me tell you, with the Two of Cups being out here, they feel the same way you feel. Okay, it's not just one-sided. You might feel like it's one-sided, but it's not. Let's talk about this Ace of Pentacles out here. Five of Swords out here. Five of Swords is all about betrayal and backstabbing. Your mind gets the best of you. You feel like they're doing something behind your back, or they're having fun without you is what I'm getting here. You feel like somebody else took your blessing or your prize is also what I'm getting here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords out here, and that's just not the case. An enemy cannot take what doesn't belong to them. You know what I mean? They can't take what's yours. Spirit knows what's yours, and Spirit knows how to add and subtract. Okay? Spirit doesn't make any mistakes. And that's what you have to realize and understand and accept. Okay? Let's talk about this Ace of Swords in reverse. Tower card. You're not trusting your intuition, and you're creating sandcastles in the sky. You're imagining a crisis and an emergency. You're in the red, but you're not even in the red. You're in the yellow, okay? So you guys got to decompress, okay? And I'm also... Okay, I'm not going to go there. Let's talk about this Page of Cups out here in reverse. Empress out here in reverse. I'm seeing family out here. Some of you guys are having issues with family. You're having issues with friends. You don't have a support system is what I'm getting here with the Empress, because the Empress is all about support, being nurturing, a person of guidance, being warm. And you need a strong support system, and you feel like you don't have that support system. So you have to be that support system, okay? I love you guys. Please like, share. Don't subscribe because you're already a subscriber. Peace, y'all. Love you. Hey, what's up, Cinnamon Stick? How you doing? First and foremost, thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for the support. Come on in, bring it in. I want to hug all of you. Let's talk about you though. Let's do that first. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 2, Cinnamon Stick crew. What it do, baby? Let's talk about it. Pile 2, Great Spirit, what do they need to know? This is general reading. 10 of Wands. Okay, so I see relief. I see lots of responsibility. The 10 of Wands is all about stress, burdens, responsibility, being overwhelmed. But I see relief out here. A lot of you guys are overwhelmed, and I see relief coming your way if it's not here already. Okay, I see you going to be able to kick your feet up. I see you guys are not going to be overwhelmed and exhausted and stressed out. Okay, so this is actually a good start to your reading, even though I don't like starting off with the reversals. I read uprights and reversals, I count my cards, and then take notes of the first card and the last card. So a lot of you guys have been overwhelmed with work or certain circumstances is what I'm hearing, but you're going to have a lighter load. Channel message. Let's talk about it. 5 of Wands out here. I see you guys going against somebody. Some of you guys are going against family, friends, because I see blood out here with these hearts. The 5 of Wands or another person, family, friends, or another person, a stranger, it doesn't matter, but you guys are going against. I see a clash out here with the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is competition, arguing, stress. So I feel like once you get this off your chest is what I'm hearing, your load is going to be lighter. I just heard light. I don't know what it is about that or why it came out, but I see you guys are going against somebody, and once you cross this hurdle, things are going to get better for you, okay? Let's talk about it. We got Wands out here. A lot of you guys are carrying around misguided anger. Whenever I have Wands in reverse, it's misguided passion and fire energy. So, you know, I see things working out for your benefit. I see you going head to head with another person is what I'm getting here for a good reason. Let's talk about it. 9 of Pentacles out here. This is good news out here. 9 of Pentacles is all about luxury, abundance, money, and I feel like you're going against another person probably as far as what you're owed is what I'm getting here with the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like you're going to have a good deliberation or a good outcome, because this is nothing but a blessing out here with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? You're going to be able to grow from the situation is what I'm getting here with this bush out here. Let's continue on though, because like what I'm getting here is you got nothing but sticks out here, and you guys been waiting to grow. You've been waiting to really expand, but you haven't because you've been going against somebody or you've been stressed out. So now you're going to finally be able to grow. What else we got? We have the King of Wands out here. Now the King of Wands is a person of authority, a bully, and I feel like you're going against somebody that thought you were Booby the Fool is what I'm hearing. Somebody that was older, or a person of authority, or somebody that didn't know what they were doing with this King of Wands out here in the verse. They thought because they had a title that they could do this, that, and another, and it's a no-go over here in my mind's eye. I have the 4 of Wands out here upright, which tells me you're probably dealing with somebody that you live with, live around, or in your community with the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is all about a home space. And I see you going against them and making an example out of them is what I'm hearing with this King of Wands out here in the verse. Because like I said, the King of Wands is a bully. So you're going to, you know, let them know what right and wrong is. Okay. What I'm getting with all these reversals is you don't want to be a bully. You don't want to make an example out of them. You don't want to show them your negative side. But you have to, you know, stand for something or fall for anything is what I'm hearing. What else we got? 6 of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is all about receiving, and the 6 of Pentacles upright is all about giving. I feel like it's an issue with money. We have lots of money out here. We have lots of anger. A lot of you guys don't like to bicker and argue about money or trivial things is what I'm getting here, but that's just the fact of the matter. Okay? You have to fight for your rights is what I'm hearing. I got the 3 of Pentacles out here upright. I feel like with the 3 of Pentacles upright, things are going to work out in your favor. 3 of Pentacles is all about work. So yes, you're dealing with somebody. Yes, you probably need mediation, because I see a third-party situation out here. But I feel like it's going to work out in your favor. So have a little bit of faith. And I also see that this, I also see that this, this authority figure is going to have to produce results or come up with an explanation, because I see these hands out and they're going to have to give. And like I said before, if I didn't mention it, I read uprights and reversals. So this entitled person expected to receive, but they're not doing a proper job. What else we got? The Six of Swords in reverse is all about being in a turbulent state of mind. The Six of Swords upright is all about going from a rough state of mind to a calm state of mind. You're going to get through it, and it's going to be smoother on the other end, but you just wish you didn't have to go through it, is what I'm getting here. You're faced with a lot of turbulence in the now, but you are going to get through it. I'm hearing that it's going slow. I don't know if you hear these noise in the background, but I'm hearing these beeping noise. So, you wish things were moving faster, or, you didn't have to deal with it at all. Okay, what else we got? Ten of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like you guys are faced with expenses, or another person is faced with expenses, because that's what my Ten of Pentacles is. Typically, the Ten of Pentacles is all about, abundance, wealth, family. And I feel like you guys just either owe or somebody owes you. Okay, but I feel like it will work out in your favor, because I remember having this Nine of Pentacles out here upright. I have the Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse, which means somebody's hand was in the cookie jar with the Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse, or they didn't know how to add and subtract, is what I'm getting here. Okay, or they were taking a little bit for themselves. I don't know. Let's get more insight, Great Spirit, please and thank you. Ooh, you were dealing with somebody that was of the darkness, that didn't mind betraying somebody, that didn't mind lying, that didn't mind, showing their horns. So this is what you have to expose. This is why you have to stand for something, okay? You got to go against the darkness. And that's why I said light earlier, because you guys are of light, and this is clearly a dark individual that you're going against, somebody that feels like they can manipulate. They got the wrong one. I don't like having the devil in my readings, and I would put this away, but Spirit is telling me to use this deck. Okay. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? Well, this pile, hope it resonates for you guys. We got money and wands out here. Well, pentacles and wands. Let's talk about it. Ten of Wands out here. Stress burdens, but your load is about to be lighter. Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now, it's funny. We have authority figures in reverse. They misuse their position. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles specifically is known to take things that don't belong to her. She's a klepto. And you have to let people know that you're dealing with the klepto. You have to back it up with receipts or facts or information. Each one is a different fact. And you just have to really express yourself or what you've been dealing with this person. Let's talk about this Five of Wands going against somebody. Hierophant out here. Now, this is another person of authority. You have to go against a person of authority. You have to use mediation. You have to explain your side, and they have to explain their side. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to hold people accountable. Okay? You got to get to the bottom of some things. Let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles out here. Seven of Pentacles. You feel like this is probably a waste of time. And I also see agriculture out here. I don't know why I see that. I'm not going to read too much into that, because the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles are all about watching things grow and, being in agriculture. I'm not going to read too much into that, but I just feel like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like you're wasting your time, or, time is just moving too slow. Okay, I got the Two of Pentacles out here upright. It's actually going to be quicker than you imagine, because the Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. Okay, let's talk about, and I just heard you might be able to make a deal or, deliberate and have mediation. I don't know. Let's talk about this King of Wands out here, bully. Sun card. Now, my Sun card is all about exposure, enlightenment. You need to expose this person of authority that misuses their position, their power. Okay, Sun card, and with the Sun card is all about happiness and joy as well as exposure. So once you expose them, you'll be happy with the results, because people need to know about this person. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. Four of Wands is out here, and I remember counting this energy out earlier, and I feel like you guys are either a tenant or a landlord, where you pay rent, or you could have issues with the upkeep with your neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but what I see here is you need to let them know that somebody's not doing their job properly as far as where you live. Okay. Let's talk about the Six of Swords out here in reverse, turbulent state of mind. Two of Wands out here. Two of Wands is editing, subtracting, dividing. Don't walk around feeling like, a dark cloud follows you or turbulence follows you. You're going to get through it. So plan on it is what I'm getting here. Two of Wands is all about planning. So plan to get through it. You're going to get from the turbulence. And it's, like I mentioned before, it's all about going from a rough state of mind to a calm state of mind. So plan on it. Edit out the turbulence. Don't imagine the worst. Let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles out here in reverse, expenses. A lot of you guys get really depressed and live in anxiety when it comes to money. You guys are probably financially vulnerable, or you don't have the money to, afford things, and that's okay. You just have to expose some things. You have to be vulnerable, is what I'm seeing here with her breasts all out, okay? But I do still feel like things are going to work out in your favor. You just don't feel like things are going to work out in your favor. That's the difference. Guys, please like, share. Don't subscribe because you're already subscribers, and I love you for it. Peace. What it do, Star Anise? First and foremost, I want to thank you for your subscriptions, your love, your support, all the above. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 3, please and thank you. I don't have any channel messages. I don't know what we're talking about. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 3. Nine of Swords out here. Now, first and foremost, Spirit is directing me back to pile 1. If you have not gone to pile 1, go check out pile 1, because this is the same anxiety, the same misery is what I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords. Starting off your reading, I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take note of the first card and the last card. You guys are stressing out about something right now. Some of you guys are having a tough time sleeping with the Nine of Swords out here. Okay, I'm hearing this too shall pass. So you can't be wrapped up within your circumstances. And I talked about that with pile 1. So please check out pile 1. Urgent is what I'm hearing and seeing in my mind's eye. Okay? I don't know where you're going through, but I'm with you. And a lot of you guys feel like you're alone, but your angels are watching you. And a lot of you guys don't feel like you have angels or support is what I'm getting here, because I see, demons back here. But instead of demons, I see angels. So you guys feel like you're alone. You feel like you don't have a support system is what I'm getting here. My 9s are all about what one person endures alone. Okay, so whatever it is you're going through, you're not alone first and foremost. You will get through it. And this is just circumstantial. Okay, let's talk about it. Temperance out here. It's time for you guys to heal yourself. And this is another individual that's solo dolo. Okay, the Temperance are all about peace, balance, moderation. And Spirit is taking notice of these cups. You guys go back and forth. 1 minute you're happy, next minute you're sad. Get outside, get some fresh air, do something with your time. I'm talking to some earth angels out here. Okay, we need earth angels out here. Don't feel all sad and depressed because of some circumstances. This is what this life is all about, learning and growing. Okay, you're going to be able to heal somebody else from your circumstance or your situation because you've already gone through it. So don't become overwhelmed, okay? Find the balance, find the moderation. I have this wave in the background because you have to ride the wave. Life is not always bad and life is not always good, but it's all about the journey. Okay, and before you know it, it's Calabunga, dude. You know what I mean? It's like you just have to enjoy the ride. So I encourage you guys to heal yourself, find peace within yourself, recognize that you're a gangster. Okay, don't let your circumstances overwhelm you because God is with you. I see your angels here as well. I mentioned how your angels are here, but you feel like you don't have support systems. Spirit was showing me angels in my mind's eye instead of demons, because that's what I see literally in these cards. But you're surrounded by a support system of invisible angels that are watching over you, that are protecting you, but you feel alone. Okay, so you have support because you're a healer, because you're an earth angel, because you're a star seed, whatever you like to call yourself, but you feel alone. And it's okay to be alone. I see a transformation out here. I see a butterfly in my mind's eye now. Let's continue on though. Four of Wands out here. Four of Wands is a home space celebration. I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to celebrate. But I feel like you guys are stuck inside. The Four of Wands is a home space. So I see four walls instead of four wands, okay? So you guys got to get some fresh air. Go look at the birds. Go listen to them twerk. I said twerk. I meant to say tweet or, tweet. Some of you guys need to go twerk. Some of you guys need to put on some music and dance. Some of you guys need to, shake it out. You know what I mean? You need to shake that energy from around you. You got to walk away from that dark cloud that follows you. You got to get active. Go outside, go running, go for a walk. Do something instead of being in misery. Don't let that dark cloud follow you and rain down on you. You got to pick up an umbrella. Ella, hey. What else you got? You got you on a mission. And I like having this Knight of Wands because it tells me you're receiving this energy and you're going to go someplace. You're going to do something. My Knights go on missions. They advance. They're goal oriented, and I feel like you should have did this a long time ago. You can go out and get fresh air, go to a monument or a landmark, is what I'm saying here with these pyramids out here, and I feel like you'll enjoy yourself. I feel like you're going against another person, and that's what's getting you down, because I have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is all about competition, arguing, bickering. You got to do some things solo dolo sometimes. You hear this horn? That's just Spirit trying to get y'all attention. If you guys are feeling overwhelmed because you're going against another person or you're clashing, you got to separate yourself from the clash. Okay? What else we got? We have the Justice card out here. Some of you guys are having legal issues. Some of you guys are having issues with authority figures because the Justice card is authority figures. But when the Justice card is in reverse, it's things not feeling like it's fair. Okay? And you have to balance it out. Like I mentioned before, you see these two cups and you see these two scales. You have to balance out your equilibrium. You have to balance out your emotions. You have to balance out, feeling like, the world is against you, okay? And maybe right now it's not fair and you try to, defend yourself, but this is not forever. This is just right now. It's circumstantial. So let's continue on. King of Swords out here. I like having the King of Swords upright because it tells me you have to watch out for being too harsh on yourself. You have to watch out for not loving yourself, not taking care of yourself. You just have to watch out for it. My King of Swords is known to be very watchful and vigilant and hold people accountable. Okay, so you have to hold yourself accountable sometimes. You have to see clearly. You have to get outside. I see all this air activity out here with this King of Swords out here. You have to just... If it's raining on you, pick up an umbrella. Let's just turn into an umbrella for me in my mind's eye. And I also have the Ten of Swords out here. Ten of Swords is a victim mentality, being betrayed and backstabbed. You are not your circumstances. Say it with me. We are not our circumstances. Ending this reading with the Four of Pentacles out here in reverse. Love having this in reverse. Spirit is telling me you have to let go and let God. You guys are a bit too controlling. You want things how you want them. Four of Pentacles is all about control and money issue. You're having issues with money, having issues with control, going against authority figures, going against life in general. You got to let go. You got to ride the wave. You got to go outside. You got to do something instead of living in misery. Channel message. A lot of you guys are disappointed romantically, or you're not as hopeful as you want it to be, but this is not the end, so don't start thinking it is. Just because you had a bad day doesn't mean you had a bad life. I don't know what I'm getting with this Magician in reverse. This is more outside activity out here, and I see things turning in the opposite direction, because I remember having the Knight of Cups out here earlier. Sorry, y'all. Things are going to turn around in your direction and work out for the best, especially if it's romantically involved, but you guys got to be hopeful and optimistic. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? Oh, 2 cards for the Nine of Swords, 2 cards for the Temperance. I'm getting people's attention. 3 cards for the Knight of Wands. All right. I like starting off with my triples and duplicates and multiples. So let's start off with this Knight of Wands out here. What's going on here, Great Spirit? Going outside. Knight of Cups wants to come back out here. With this Knight of Cups out here, I feel like your heart's desire will be fulfilled, but you have to do something with your time. My Knights are active. Okay, you just can't sit there and whine, and I don't mean to say whine. You can't sit there and be in misery. Okay, when you feel misery, you gotta move. You gotta say no, not today, Satan. What else we got? You got the 7 of Wands out here. The 7 of Wands is all about defensiveness and boundaries, and this is the same energy with this King of Swords, holding people accountable. You have to have boundaries on your anxiety. You have to have boundaries on your depression. You have to hold yourself accountable and say, you know what? It's creeping on. Gotta go do something. Gotta go do something I love. Can't just sit here. You have to create a boundary and say, you know what? Not today. I'm done. I'm not no pussy out here. Excuse my language. Also have the 8 of Wands out here. I offended somebody by saying that. I'm sorry, because the 8 of Wands is communication and travel. I'm watching my language. Please forgive me. Queen of Swords out here in reverse. Queen of Swords is known to be very prickly, and I'm sorry. This is more energy of me in my vocabulary offending somebody with the Queen of Swords out here. So I'm sorry, again, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's continue on. Let's talk about this 9 of Swords out here. Anxiety, depression. We got 5 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands for me is inner conflict out here. This is just reiterating your misery and how you're feeling on the inside. This is the inner conflict. You don't have to have inner conflict if you don't want it. And if you want it, then it's not going to serve you well. Let's talk about it some more. Got the 5 of Pentacles out here. This is 5 of Pentacles all about suffering financially, suffering in general, and you don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer. Suffering is optional. Is what I'm hearing. Let's talk about this Earth Angel out here. You have to find your peace. You have to ride the wave. You have to recognize, it's not always good or not always bad. It's just circumstantial. That's what I keep hearing. Let's talk about this Temperance out here. World card. You guys are Earth Angels. I've been mentioning this entire reading. I don't make none of my cards up. I got the Earth out here and I have an angel out here. You guys are anointed. You're blessed, but you are overwhelmed with earthly matters out here. You gotta be optimistic, and you guys are spiritual. So I'm not understanding the resistance. You need to start praying more. You need to start being grateful to God and the Most High and whatever it is that you believe in, because that's what's going to push you through. That's going to be your success story. Let's talk about it. Page of Wands out here in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse is a brat. Okay, I feel like you guys want what you want when you want it. And, God's timing is the best time is what I just heard. You guys got to let go and let God, like I mentioned with the 4 of Pentacles. Like I said before, you want what you want when you want it. And that's just not how God operates. And I'm not speaking for God, but I'm just saying that you guys have to, ride the wave, like I've been mentioning. Let's continue on. Tower card out here. Tower card is an emergency, a crisis. I have some people, Spirit showing me, some people with Sagittarius placements out here, because I have Tower and Temperance, and they both represent Sagittarius. So take a resonates, leave what does not. But with this Tower card out here, not everything is an emergency. Not everything is a crisis. I see sandcastles in the sky, which means you are exaggerating your circumstance. So breathe, go outside. I see more outside activity because they're outside of this building. So feel the rain on your skin. I don't know why I'm singing that, but that's what I'm hearing. Let's talk about the Four of Wands out here. This is a home space. Get outside, please. Go twerk it out, please. Seven of Pentacles out here. This is more oxygen because I see agriculture. I see a bush. I see flowers out here. Do something with your time instead of staying in the house and in those four walls because it's not going to get you anywhere. Live your life. Grow. See things grow so you can grow out of your circumstances. Let's talk about this Justice card out here. Feeling like things aren't fair. Strength card out here. You have to have patience. That's what the strength card is. Strength card isn't about muscle, it's about patience. This is an intimate relationship. They have to understand one another. You have to be patient with your circumstance. You can't just say things aren't fair and I always get the short end of the stick. This is your testimony. This is your story. This is how you're going to help another person be strong. Can I get an amen? Can I talk about this King of Swords out here? You got to watch yourself. You got to check yourself. This Nine of Cups out here, somebody's laughing now, and somebody could have been crying because it's what I'm seeing here with this liquid out here. I feel like somebody feels validated. They feel seen is what I'm seeing here. So now this is your hope. This is your inspiration. Get your butt outside, twerk outside, boom, boom, boom. You're not your circumstances. You're not being late on bills. You're not that relationship that's going down the drain. And if it is going down the drain, so be it. It's more fish in the sea. I'm gonna say that one time. I'm gonna say that one time because if you guys are stressing over one individual, you're wasting your time. Okay, I understand you love them, you want that fish, but it's other attractive people in the world. Look at me. Let's talk about this Four of Pentacles out here in reverse. Letting go and let God. Some of you guys need to let go of somebody that you want to hold on to, and they ain't no good for you. That's just for some of y'all. But most importantly, you have to let go of your circumstance. You have to let go and breathe. Let's talk about it. Knight of Wands out here. Love this because it tells me you guys are going to create goals. You're going to create a plan, an action plan. My Knights are active. They go on missions. You have to do something when things aren't going your way. You can't just sit in the house and curl up in a ball. That's not what we do. We twerk it out. Guys, I love you. Please like. You're already subscribed, and I love you for it. Show me some love in the comments. Peace. Feel the rain on your skin. What it do, baby boos? How you doing, Cardamom? Come on in. It's the Magician of Tarot here. Why am I doing my intro? A lot of you guys might have came from all four of my readings. If you have not, then please go check it out. But I just did my intro all over again. So please do what feels calls to you. Come on in, Cardamom. If this is your first pile. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't have any channel messages. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 4? Great Spirit, what's going on? Why am I repeating myself? That's a channel message. with these sirens in the background, me repeating myself over and over again. What's going on, Great Spirit? 10 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Give me a second. That's why I'm repeating myself. Okay, I'm repeating myself because a lot of you guys are stressed out about money, and you guys receive messages from me or other people telling you that it's going to be okay, telling you that you're going to be out your circumstances or your situation, but you guys don't believe. You think it's all hype, or you guys aren't optimistic. I read uprights and reversals. So that means with us starting off in reverse means that you guys are resistant. You're not believing. You're not optimistic. That's why I'm repeating myself, because you've heard this message before. Spirit is out here. We out here trying to confirm and validate what they've already told you. I'm a messenger of Spirit. So Spirit is like, okay, how many times I got to tell you you're going to be okay? You have to have faith. You have to be loyal to, the Most High, to spirituality, to doing right and being righteous. But here you are like, oh no, I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. You have to have faith. It's not about these worldly possessions. Channel message. Let's talk about it. Sun card out here now. Get me. I channel Spirit with my Sun card. You see face and eyes. Spirit is all knowing and all seeing. And I feel like you guys live in gloom and doom. You feel like you live in the shade. You feel like it's a cold world out here. I don't mean to be so dramatic, but Spirit's telling me you guys are being a bit dramatic. And I'm not calling you guys out without calling myself out. So that's first and foremost. But a lot of you guys are living in gloom and doom. You're not living in faith, is what I'm seeing here. And the sun just turned into an O, and that's telling me you're not being optimistic. Your circumstance or your situation is not going to be forever. You will have a sunny day. You will have finances and more than enough. A lot of you guys want a pet or, something specific to you. It doesn't have to be a dog, but you want something that's going to uplift you, but you feel like you haven't received it, or you don't want it, or Spirit is stringing you along with this string of coins out here, and that's just not the case. Have to have faith. Spirit's timing is the best timing. First and foremost, you got to let go, let God. And I mentioned that in Pile 3. So please go check out Pile 3 if you feel called to it. What else we got? We got the 5 of Cups out here in reverse. Now, the 5 of Cups is all about misery, regret, sorrow. And I feel like you're living in sorrow. You're letting the dark cloud rain down on you when you can move out your situation. But I got some good news for you. Somebody misses you. This just turned into a love reading out here. This just turned into a love reading because somebody misses you and adores you and wants to see your face, is what I'm getting here. They want to have a conversation out here. And maybe that's a part of the reason why you're in gloom and doom, because you miss somebody, but Spirit wants to talk about the money first, okay? And this is another download that I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you guys are stressing out financially, and you're going to explain your situation or your misery or your regret to someone else, and they're going to be there for you. They're going to give you a gift or a favor or a handout. I don't know what you want to call it. It doesn't matter what you call it, but I see a blessing out here during your misery and during your regret and during your sorrow. So your perspective has to shift. What else we got? Full card. You have to go with the flow. And I still see Spirit out here with the sun in the background out here. You got to get some fresh air, like I've been telling all my readings out here. Like, you guys got to do something with your circumstance or with your anxiety or with your depression, Full card is a new chapter, new beginning, being carefree. Don't think about what you don't have. Think about what you do have. Go with the flow of things, okay? It's okay to be foolish. It's okay to make mistakes. Let's continue on. This is our first upright card. Be carefree. Don't concern yourself with earthly things, bills and boys and girls, and do they like me? Do they not like me? What am I going to do? Be carefree. So what? That's what I'm hearing. What else we got? We got the Page of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys feel financially vulnerable and insecure, because that's what my Page of Pentacles is in reverse. But I feel like somebody's going to offer you a message or offer you a favor. My pages are new chapters and new beginnings. And I feel like somebody's going to be able to be there for you. Say, hey, do you need a handout? Do you need a favor? Do you need a little bit of this, a little bit of that? Okay? Because you're in this financially vulnerable state of mind. I see more pentacles in reverse, and that's just not good. Like, a lot of you guys are really stressed out about money. You gotta have more faith, especially with the Sun card out here in reverse. What else we got? We have the Four Swords. Four Swords are all about peace, rest, recuperation. You have to find peace within your circumstances, within your situation. Okay, you got to be carefree and get a good, nice rest. A lot of you guys can't sleep at night when that's exactly what you need. Okay, so find your peace. Do it alone. Meditate. Listen to some binaural beats. That's what I'm hearing. I'm listening to them right now. If you hear them in the background. Oh, wait, specifically 444. And fours are all about foundation and home space and, you know, being secure and security. So 444 is the number you should be listening to. 444. Okay. Ending this reading with the King of Wands out here upright. I feel like I'm giving somebody confidence. Somebody's absorbing my confidence, which I don't mind at all. I got enough. I got enough confidence. I got enough. I don't mind sharing, but I want you guys to be confident within yourself, okay? Because your circumstance is going to be your testimony. It's going to be able to allow you to help another person get out their circumstance. This is how the ripple expands, okay? I wouldn't be saying what I am saying if I didn't go through with what I went through. So don't be sad, don't be down and out. Allow this to allow you to build confidence within yourself. And it doesn't matter if this is a man out here, this is just energy, okay? Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. Chariot card out here. Your success story is out here, but you have to move past the whatever is holding you back. Whatever is slowing you down, whatever is making you think these dark thoughts. You have to remember you're of light, okay? It's not always gloom and doom. You got to ride the wave. And I've mentioned that in many of my piles. And I'm going to say it again. You got to ride the wave. Life is not always bad. Life is not always good. But you got to, you know, it's cowabunga, dude. You know, it's like you have to enjoy the journey. You'll be surprised about the journey and, you know, where you came from and how fun it was, you know. Great Spirit, what's going on here? Can I get closing remarks, please? Thank you. Let's talk about the 10 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Expensive, not having money. 9 of Pentacles, it's about to bounce back. Both these cards are all about abundance and having more than enough. But the 9 of Pentacles is all about enjoying it alone. I have the Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse, which means a lot of you guys feel like Spirit is punishing you financially, but this is just seasonal because you see this bush out here. This is a seasonal harvest. You're going to have your harvest, but you guys feel like it's an extended harvest is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is your bounce back season, and it's coming, but you have to be optimistic. Let's talk about the Sun card in reverse. You feel like, you know, Spirit is not shining down on your garden, and that's just contrary to popular belief. Ace of Wands in reverse. My Ace of Wands in reverse is punishment and discipline. You have to be disciplined within your circumstances. Spirit is not punishing you. We got spiritual cards out here. You guys gotta give praise and give thanks and give gratitude, okay? Spirit wants to hear from you. That's what I'm getting here. Both these cards are spiritual cards. Like I said, I channel Spirit with my Sun card, and then I have the hand of Spirit out here. It's just more confirmation for me. Okay, let's talk about this 5 of Cups out here. Somebody misses you. Somebody's waiting to send you a message, like I mentioned before. Oh, shoot. Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, this is what this reading is all about. A lot of you guys wish you had somebody by your side, wish you had a friend, wish you could confide and let them know what you're going through. But somebody does want to be your friend. They're just not around now. You got to let go with this burp out here. You can't be controlling on the process. Excuse me. But somebody definitely misses you, and they will help you out as a friend and say, hey, you need help? And they won't, you know, bat an eyelash. They won't ask for favors or count favors is what I'm getting here. Let's talk about this Fool card out here, being carefree. Hermit card out here. Some of you guys are worried about being homeless or wondering where you're going to stay, because both these individuals go out on adventures and explorers. And you see this full car, he has a knapsack. This is building your character. With the full card being youthful energy and immature, not immature, but just youthful energy, and this hermit card being full of experience, this is building your character. A lot of you guys are fearful of money and how you're going to pay bills and if you're going to be out in the cold. This is a learning lesson. This is your testimony. This is how you shine light in other people's lives. This is the ripple being expanded because it came from Spirit, the sun, and now we have the lantern out here. You're going to be able to show other people the way through your experience. Can I get an amen? Whew. Let's talk about this page of Pentacles in reverse, feeling vulnerable. Two of Swords in reverse. I love having the Two of Swords in reverse because it tells me you're fully aware. Like, I'm giving you confirmation and validation that you're not going to be out in the cold forever. You're not going to be, vulnerable forever. This is just circumstantial. You got to have more faith. And I feel like it resonates for you. And I'm validating you. And I'm reassuring you. And we have to thank God for reassurance. We have to thank God for the things that we have right now. Okay? Because people have less than what we have right now. People are suffering right now. Let's talk about this Four of Swords out here. Well card in reverse. Well card in reverse is all about feeling down and out, depressed, being at the bottom of the well. Like the well card is all about discovery and making it out tough situations that you never imagined to make it out of. But you have to discover that you're in you don't have peace. You have to discover that you don't have peace and you have to do something about it and not be consumed by that. Okay? Give me 1 second. A lot of you guys just feel like you're not hopeful. You're hopeless is what I'm getting here. So you have to do something with that discovery. You have to find your peace if you don't have it. Let's talk about this King of Wands out here, confidence. Eight of Wands out here. Eight of Wands is leaving everything behind. You have to leave your depression behind and pick up the confidence is what I'm getting here. Go outside. Get some fresh air. It's not the end of the world is what I'm getting here. Eight of Cups is all about leaving everything behind. Oh my goodness, now I'm tripping. Now Spirit is humbling me because I said I had all that confidence before and now I don't have no confidence because I can't even speak. Okay, so some of y'all are taking some of my confidence too much, so I'm bringing some back. But no, don't worry, I don't mind sharing. But confidence is here and you got to take it with you. You got to show other people confidence. You got to let them know, hey, I've been where you've been at. I can be there for you. And that's what life is all about, being there for one another. Guys, I love you. Please like, comment. Don't subscribe because you're already subscribed, remember. I love you. Peace.